Good morning, folks. Ben Alexander here, and in this video I tried out the EVgo fast charger on my 2020 Chevy Bolt. Let me tell you what happened. EVgo is a nationwide network of about 2,000 fast chargers. They're typically set up in places like this. This is a parking lot near a strip mall in Florida. They are working closely with GM Energy, but GM Energy does not own EVgo. However, what's nice about it, just like the Electrify America fast charging network, you can plug in a credit card. Now, why do I like that? Well, this is why. A few weeks ago, I was on a road trip with my Bolt, and I tried to use the ChargePoint app, and I was at a level 2 ChargePoint charger, and it doesn't accept a credit card, and the app wasn't working on my phone. So I actually had to have my wife download the app on her phone, and then she finally got it working. But since it was level 2, which is kind of trickle charging, it only added about 20 miles in half an hour. Level 3 charging, which is the best way to go, DC fast charging, I'm able to get about 100 miles of range in this car within about 20 minutes. That's a beautiful thing, especially if you're on a long road trip and you don't have access to something like the Tesla supercharging network. Now, what's the difference between EVgo, Electrify America, and the Tesla supercharging network? Well, Tesla did it first, and their supercharging network is designed to be seamless with Tesla products. Of course, now they've opened up the Tesla supercharging network to other brands, to General Motors, to Kia, to Hyundai, to Mercedes-Benz. So you now have more access to this Tesla supercharging network if you buy an electric vehicle now in 2025. But what if you have a used electric vehicle like my 2020 Bolt? Well, you're either going to charge it at home, which I think is the best way to charge it, or you're going to use EVgo, Electrify America, or ChargePoint chargers. But I have to say, most of the ChargePoint chargers, like I said, you need to have the app. And if you don't have the app, they're darn near impossible to use. Now, I know a lot of people are saying to me, well, an app is no problem, right? An app is a problem if you're in an area with kind of not so great internet. I love the availability of being able to take a credit card and just, run a credit card to charge your car. I think that's the best way to do it, and this is why. Think about any other consumer product where you would have to have an app to use it. If I had to buy a Coke at 7-Eleven and I had to pull my phone out and pull up an app to buy the Coke, I wouldn't buy the Coke. And I know everything is moving towards apps on smartphones. I get it. This is being recorded on a smartphone. It makes a lot of sense. But if I have an option where it's just simple, where I can just use the credit card in my pocket to pay for my charge, I'm going to go in that direction. So, EVgo, they said they're building 2,000 to 2,500 new fast chargers across the United States every single year. What's beautiful about that is this should eventually be a competitive marketplace where you have multiple DC fast charging companies that rise up, and the ones that deliver a charge the best to the most customers, those are the most profitable. So I had a good experience with the EVgo charger here. Actually, there was only one other car here when I approached the charger. Of course, it's also Tuesday morning, Tuesday morning at 9:40 in the morning. So if you do want to buy an electric car, I think the best option is to own your house, pay an electrician $500 and put it in a 240 volt charger. Very rarely have I ever plugged in this car outside of my home, and actually the only times I did was to make these videos primarily. So if you're going to buy an EV, I think it makes a lot of sense to own your house and own your driveway. So that's just my 2 bits. Thank you. I hope you find that helpful. Have a fantastic Tuesday, y'all.